It's day 26. Day 26, man. Day 26, man. This is another segment of that good old going live every day until I reach that 2K subscribers. We already reached that if you can't tell. We actually a little further away from it now. So, thank y'all. Oh. So again, I'm gonna be going live until when I reach that 30 days. I just think 30 days was a good time just to leave it off. What's going on? What's popping? What's popping? What's popping? I feel like 30 days would be a good way to end it off. So I'm gonna stop streaming consistently. Like I'm not gonna do every day after I reach 30 days, which I think that's on Thursday. After Thursday, the streams are going to be just a little bit more segmented. So it's going to be Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And that'll allow, articles to come out, sneakers to be dropped. It'll give me some time to find other things to react to on stream. So I'm not just trying to script and scramble to find something to watch or, talk about sneakers. So going forward, it'd be Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday will be the days I stream. As y'all saw on Saturday, I did 3 hours on stream. So I just feel like the weekend is just always going to be better when it comes to my schedule. It's always going to be better just because I don't have to work other than recording, which this one, I'm going to just let y'all know right now. This one's going to be short. So stick around for the full thing. It'll probably be 10 minutes, 15 minutes max. Already recorded a video. So again, the best way you can help a small content creator like myself, the best way you can help me is when you click on this week's video, this week's cloth talk, which it's just me, but I think it's pretty entertaining. The best thing you could do is once you click on that video, stay for the full length of that video. Or if you do leave off the video, come back and just watch the rest that you missed. That helps the account a lot. Liking the video helps the count a lot. And then what also helps is sharing it with somebody who's not subscribed. But I'm not gonna force that though. I never want to force my subscriptions on anybody. If people rock with the content, they just simply go rock with the content. It's just the way it goes, man. Just the way it goes. Anything else going on in life? Anything else going on in life? I had a burger. I had a smash burger this weekend. Cause if you follow, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I be doing little food reviews. I try to try a new restaurant in my area every weekend. So every weekend I'm trying to try a new place. That's been the goal for the past couple months. The smash burger I had this weekend, that short will be up tomorrow. That burger was so fucking good, bro. That burger was so good. Basically, if you go to any burger establishment and they have potato buns, hey, just know you in for a good burger. But let me pull up Hypebeast. I already did my cloth talk, so everything right now is fair game for me to talk about, react to, see what's going on. Let's hit that screen share. What burger was it? Man, I think it was called Mad Burger. I think that's what it was called. It was called Mad Burger. Let me pull up my Postmates. And it was they had a promotion going on. It was buy one, get one free. I got 2 fucking burgers for $30 and fries and a drink. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. That burger was so good. It was, oh my God, bro. Go by the picture because the picture don't really look good. The picture don't really look the best. I know my screen is cracked. I know it's cracked. The picture wasn't selling me. So I'll say this last thing about it. If you order anything, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Postmates, if you order anything and it took a long time to get to you, the frustration. Stuff gonna be cold, understandable. That burger took 40 minutes to get to my door. When I tell you the burger still had a great temperature, oh, oh, it was still warm inside. It wasn't soggy. Like, the burger was fire, bro. The fries were just okay at best. The fries were just okay. It wasn't nothing special. They weren't super good or anything like that. But that burger, man. Again, that'll be up on my. I'm gonna edit that footage and make that a YouTube short tomorrow. All right. Yeah, bro. Delivery hard, especially like delivery is hard with certain foods. So when it comes to pastas, you can't order that. When it comes to most of the time, burgers are not good. Most of the time, burgers when it's delivered is gonna be messed up, just depending on like the place and how they wrap it and all that. Fries, you deliver anything with fries on it, bro, you might as well like throw it away as soon as you get it. Fries. What's another thing that's hard to reheat? I'm weird though. Like, I don't like my food extremely hot. Like, I like food that's like in that in between space where it's like it's no longer hot, but it's not cold yet. Like, it's just medium. Like, I like my food at that temperature. Like, I don't know. I don't really like my girlfriend. She'll like eat and her food is steaming. Like, like her food is steaming. She eats it like that. I'm like, bro, I be having to like let my food just sit off, let it cool down just a little bit. Top Burgers. Top Burgers in Austin? In Austin? Top Burgers in Austin. Top 3. I'll go top 4. Top 4 in Austin right now. Buddy's Burgers is always gonna be on my list. That place is just always going to be on my list. Buddy's Burgers is always gonna be on my list. So number 1 is Buddy's. Number 2, I'm not gonna lie, even though I just had it in his recency bias, number 2 is Mad Dog. Not gonna lie, that potato bun, the fact that the food kept warm, and the fact that I got a buy one, get one free. I got 2 burgers, fries, and a drink. I got literally doubled the order, bro, for $30. That's insane. So, Buddy's good, but not top 4. No. Buddy's is Buddy's is 1. Mad Dog is 2. 3, Crown and Anchor by UT. Crown and Anchor is fire, and they're open 365. Crown and Anchor, legendary. That burger just gave me like real nostalgia vibes, real just like you just like it just tastes like an old school burger. And the place has been around for a long time. And plus, you spend $11, you get a burger with like 2 patties on it and some fries, and you've spent max $11. Max. So yeah, Crown and Anchor, Buddies, Mad Dog. Who else has a good? Oh, Jew Boy. Damn, I forgot Jew Boy Burger. Nah, I gotta change that list. Buddies, Mad Dog, Jew Boy, Crown and Anchor. If I had to throw a 5 in there, if I had to throw a 5th burger in that spot, it would be if I had to throw a 5th spot, is it Easy Tiger? Is that what I'm thinking of? I think it's Easy Tiger. I gotta go through my orders again. I think Easy Tiger is the place I'm thinking of. If it's not Easy Tiger, it's something Tiger. Bro, the amount of times that I order Madam Mams is actually atrocious. I order Madam Mams too often. Damn. People have told me to go to Casino El Camino, but people also say like it's not the same anymore. So like I'm very like in between on going there. No order Clark's. Let me look that up. I'm always down to. I mean, again, I'm trying new food spots every weekend. So let me see. No order Clark's. Or is it order Clark's? I think it's just Clark's then. In no order. Oh, in no order. Yeah, people told me to go to Casino El Camino. I'm willing to try it. I'm willing to try it. But yeah, my top five buddies: Mad Dog, Crown and Anchor, Jew Boy Burger. Actually, Jew Boy gotta go. I need to try Clark's then. I'm willing to try it out. Like I said, I'm on a mission to try a lot of food spots in Austin. It's hard though because like you just walk down any street, it's riddled with food trucks. I feel like it'd be impossible to do an entire food tour of Austin. And there's always new spots opening up. It's crazy. Market and Reebok, Bridge, Land and Sea. Market trying to get their little. I don't like it, but I can respect what they trying to do. They getting out there more, partnering more. I'm starting to see their name populate just a little bit more. Oh yeah, the spicy fry, bro. That oh my god, you about to make me hungry, bro. That lemonade is so. That mango lemonade from Buddy's is so fire. It is so fire. I would almost just drive to Buddy's just to get that mango lemonade. I'm not even joking. The photography on this is fire. This looks like a DC shoe though. This doesn't really look like a Reebok. It's very interesting. But I could respect it. I could respect it though. I could respect it. It's decent. I wonder if they'll actually. Okay. Okay. But that's what we're not gonna do that though. Blows it out the water. P. Terry's. I had P. Terry's. I recorded that video. I just never did anything with it. I had P. Terry's for the first time when they did the flood. They had the flood relief. That's the first time I had P. Terry's. P. Terry's actually fire. Not gonna lie. Whataburger, trash. I don't. If somebody says like, what's the best spot to eat in Texas, and they mention Whataburger, nah, you got it, bro. I'm not even gonna argue with you. I'm not even gonna argue with you, bro. You got it. Ooh, that's a nice colorway. Nice colorway. Nice colorway. What's that on the inside? The burgundy, black sun, the burgundy, la 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 la. What is that on the inside though? I can't really make that out. I mean, I'll keep it real. I'm not gonna be biased. I'm not gonna be biased. Buddy's is definitely better than In and Out, but blows it out the water is just kind of extreme. That's what I'm saying. Blows it out the water? I don't think so. But it's definitely better. Oh, I've never had a pair of Ameros. I've never had a pair. Off white, what is this? Off white spring 2026. I mean, this looks like fall. Okay, now I look like spring. Those first two pieces, that don't look like no spring. That don't look like spring, nor that. This is that one dude. He been doing some I wouldn't even be able to know how to even reference what he does on social media. Like he paints his entire body in black ink or black paint, and like he just like screams in the camera. He like does it in front of like the Eiffel Tower and stuff. It's pretty like dope. I'm not liking this so far. I'm not liking none of this. Yeah. Yeah, that's him. That's for sure him. He usually got like a mouthful of gold too. Yeah, I'm not. I haven't liked a single thing yet. This is. Is that a Pele? It's not bad. I would like to see like what the back of that looks like. Nah, I did not see that. Yeah, I'm on my Britney shit. We the best. What's that dude's name? I need to see it now though. Damn. Am I gonna be able to find that? I think his name like Max or something. Or I thought. Oh yeah, it is. It's crazy how far a dance will take you. A dance will basically take you to uh heights that wouldn't even be imaginable. Like it's just a dance, but somehow you get sponsorships, you blow up overnight. I found his page. I'm trying to find that video though. I'll probably just have to find it later. Yeah, I'll have to just find it later. Oh, check tagged. Oh, yep. There go. There go. Yep. Honestly, though, it kind of gives me like A24 vibes whenever I see his content. Like the overall, like, you know, music in the background and like the vibe and scene he kind of sets. It just reminds me of like an A24 film. Yeah, this is kind of whatever. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. Todd Snyder. I might react to some of this tomorrow. Just do some of like the 2026 runways. I'm sure they'll build up just a little bit more. I think I might do that tomorrow. No, A24. I think they're like a film production team, but like they make some of like if you ever seen that movie Midsommar or like Hereditary or it's an old movie and it's not really good, but like they made Spring Breakers. Midsommar is crazy. I need to give that another watch. This movie right here. This movie was like I watched this cold turkey, not cold turkey. I went into it blind. I didn't know what it was gonna be about. I just walked into it blind. I was like, oh, this look like a cool movie, and like the previews that I saw for it, like I saw maybe like a snippet of it, and I was like, okay, I don't want to watch. I just want to go ahead and just go to the theaters and watch it. But this movie was a fucking fever dream. Wolf Gray is coming back. Boy, Jordan is retroing. I don't know what they're gonna do next year. Jordan is retroing every sneaker. or at least like the popular ones. They are retroing every sneaker this year. I wasn't really a fan of this colorway back then either. When did these originally come out? 2011, 20th anniversary. Yeah, I wasn't really a fan of these when these came out. These came out when I was in 2011. I was in 7th grade. I wasn't really a fan back then. They have been on like a retroing spree. Damn. Why would I actually push up on these though? These actually kind of fire. Like if I was just chilling in the house, these would be lit. Top Disney movie though? Monster Inc.'s gotta be in that top Disney movie of all time. At least top 10. Monsters Inc. and that whole franchise, top 10. I don't know. The only thing I didn't watch was Monsters University. I think I was like kind of out of it at that point. I was kind of out of watching like those type of movies at that point when Monsters University came out. But like overall, Monster Inc. for sure better of the Disney series. I wonder if there's a tier list for that. Now I got to figure out if I can find a Disney movie tier list. Walt Disney Studio Films through 2021. Okay. Yeah. I think this is a pretty efficient list. I feel like I've seen most of these. Some of these look kind of foreign to me. Big Hero 6 was a great movie. I'm not gonna lie. I watched it as an adult. I think this came out when I was in college. Low key a good movie. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't watch Moana. I'd never watched any of the Frozen series. I don't see maybe a Goofy movie is from a different Atlantis. Oh my, this is like a crazy like memory. McDonald's did a thing with Atlantis, and they had like these different toys that came in a Happy Meal. Bro, I had one of those toys for so long. Like I think it came with like the ship or something. I got Happy Meal Atlantis toys. I thought Atlantis was like, yeah. I had this joint and I had this joint. I don't know why I just remembered that though. Yeah, they're retroing every shoe. They like, man, we gotta get the money out. And what's crazy is Nike overall. Can I see a different chart? Like, let's look at their 5-year chart. I mean, the company was just like, especially during like early pandemic, they were just going off, bro. Like early pandemic, this is 2020. Okay, let's do max. So let's go back to the pandemic, March. Everybody gets inside. People have unemployment money. People stacking their bread. People invest into a company. They start taking off crazy, taking off, 160, peaking at. And then, I mean, I don't know what was happening in 2020 at this time, but I know of this year, back in April when the market had crashed, I mean, it got down as low as fucking $57. So obviously this doesn't, like, I'm talking about their overall performance as a company. Doesn't have nothing to do with like the sneakers they're dropping, but like they're in kind of like bad territory. But Nike is one of those companies that just like, they're almost too big to fail. So they would have to do some real damage in like the next 2 years to really like put themselves at a point where they can't come back. But I mean, that's probably why they retro and everything. But this was a good comeback though. This is a great sneaker. This is a great sneaker for this company. They're getting back to like what is like their thing, which is like improving athletes' performance on and off the court, creating tech, you know, clean designs. They replaced the CEO and he's the one with all the drops. Interesting. Interesting. I think, I mean, we're just moving in a direction as a society where like tech is carrying the US. Absolutely. Tech is carrying the US. The AI conversation, semiconductor conversation, like they are carrying the US. So other companies, which I just saw, what was that? I didn't talk about it on Claw Talk, but Ralph Lauren introducing AI agents. Whoa, what? Shout out to that, what was that, Dylan? I can't read. I'm dyslexic. So shout out to you though. Appreciate that. I thought I was gonna talk about this on Claw Talk, but Ralph Lauren introduces Ask Ralph AI stylist bot, which smart because most people don't know how to dress. It's smart, very smart. But it takes me back to when I used to work at Dillard's and I worked at Macy's for a cool little like minute. Like there were designated people who were stylists for those companies. And like if they implement, like let's say Macy's or Dillard's implemented Ask Dillard's or Ask Macy's, to where now like those jobs are just completely eliminated. So it's smart because at scale, more people need help than one person can or two people on a team can. But I just think about like literally when I worked at Macy's and Dillard's, there was an entire blocked off section for people who are stylists. And like, I mean, that's basically gonna get eliminated. So it's kind of like, damn, that sucks. But like, that is the direction we're moving in as a society. Like tech is going to run everything. So it's either like you get with it or you get lost type deal. Yeah, no, exactly. Well, I've worked in a variety of stores. I've worked in PacSun. I've worked at Macy's. I've worked at Dillard's. I worked at Steve Madden. I've worked at this place called Everlane in San Francisco. I think that's it. I worked in a variety of places, most being male clothing. And when I tell you, adults will walk into stores and be like, I don't know what size shoe I wear. I don't know what size pants I wear. I don't know what size shirt I wear. And I'm just like, you don't know what? You don't know what? You don't know what size shoe you wear or shirt? How did you get dressed this morning? And like, it used to just fry my brain because like, they're like, can you just see what like, can you just see what size shirt this is? And like, they stretching out their collar or like, they'll like flip out their pants so you can see the size on the pants. I'm just like, I guess, sure. Oh, nah, yeah. So if you worked at big retail companies, you know, bro, I never want to see the inside of a big retail company ever again. I never want to do it. When I graduated college, I did an internship with Macy's when I was in college. And after college, they offered me a job. But like, I denied it, even though they were paying good money right out of college. I should have, honestly, if I could go back, I might have took that job. But the people who worked there said they hated going to work every day. I would clock in. Why the fuck would I work here? Why would I work here? Oh yeah, shoe sizer. I'd be like, I mean, I'd just be guessing. I'd be like, okay, you about the same height as me, kind of. You know, you probably this size. Or like, you know, like I just be like, you probably this size. Like just based on like the way that they built. But like just not knowing anything, like not knowing your size and anything is it's kind of insane. But yeah, retail is over with, bro. I give it maybe 5 years before stores are really just obsolete. Because even companies like Lululemon, again, I'm not saying it's on the verge of like collapsing, but like they're also performing terribly on the stock market as well, which means there's weakness in the company at some degree. So it's just interesting. Retail is in an interesting space, very interesting space, and AI is going to be needed for a lot of these companies. Yeah, bet on the size for sure. Bet on the size for sure. But yeah, I like these though. I love these actually. I love these. These are great. And at a point at what they're like where Nike is now, this is what can like really get you back in that spot. Lulu just trend out. Yeah. But it's also like I think when I think about certain companies, I think about Nike or I think about Jordan or I think about Adidas. I think for so long they never thought that they would have actual competitors in the space because they had so much like market share. But like, I mean, basically everybody and their grandma got a brand. Everybody and their grandma have like they have access to the same manufacturers now. Like it's no longer a secret. Like back then, if you want to get like a manufacturer in like Honduras or like find a manufacturer in China, like you have to go and like low key go there. Like you had to be in the know. But now the same manufacturers that's making some of this like athleisure wear, the manufacturers on Alibaba. Yeah, nah. They definitely getting back on track. They definitely getting back on track for sure. Absolutely. They're definitely getting back on track. Again, I think where they're gonna need most their focus, which a lot of those models are, is like back to tailoring somewhat of the company back to athletics, tech and athletics to on and off the fields, whether whatever your profession is. Like they need to go back to being the innovators in the space. So yeah. Yup. Uh, Diamond Turfs. Is Diamond Turfs coming back a sign of a recession? Is this an indicator for a recession to come? Nah, Diamond Turfs used to hit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just joking. Diamond Turfs coming back, legendary. Diamond Turfs coming back, legendary. For sure. I absolutely agree. But for a short period of time, they weren't innovating. I would say, but then between that space of like 2021 upwards to like 2023, really, it was kind of like, I don't know, like real innovation. Yeah, legendary colorway. This colorway though, this one, boy, this hit my, I think it was high school. This hit my high school crazy, bro. This hit my high school crazy when these dropped throughout 2014. Yeah, 2014. I was in, what was I? I was a junior in high school when these came out. These, boy, you want to talk about everybody and they little cousin and they niece, nephew, sister, brother, boyfriend, girlfriend on the other side of the family, like twice removed wife, like these, yeah, the 49ers, yeah. This is when, I mean, I grew up in the Bay Area, so like that's the exact reason I saw these so much. I grew up in the Bay Area. All right, cool. Yeah, I hate that I gotta leave y'all so early. I hate it. I hate it, but I got a new video up. Again, the best way to help me out on those videos is to click that video and watch that video. Like that video, comment on that video, you know? But, you know, I'll be back tomorrow, 8:30. I was a little bit late today because it took me a little bit longer to upload today's video. I had to record it, edit, and post it today. I also went to go take pictures because I'm trying to get back into taking pictures too. But yeah, it was solid though. I only planned to be on for 15 minutes, for real. Shrek versus Monster Inc. It gotta go Shrek. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna do that Disney tier list tomorrow. For sure. I won't make it like a super long, drawn out one. Like I'm gonna just go pretty quick, but like Shrek is definitely over Monster Inc. They're just more like pop culture wise, there's just more that came out of Shrek, especially like Shrek 1, 2 legendary. And you know, they had little spin-off series and all that. Like, so Shrek is definitely top tier. But yeah. Why is it so awkward to end the stream, bro? I never feel comfortable ending it. I never feel comfortable ending the stream. It just feel weird. Yeah. I would say like, man, it would take like a movie, like a Goofy movie to be paired up with Shrek to where I'd be like, damn, a Goofy movie is legendary. You get some real life lessons. Like you get like some real life lessons in there. Use some music. Boy, they be trying to copyright all my what's it called? Oh, my Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy? No, is there a Cartoon Network tier list? I'm gonna just do a tier list for everything. Cartoon Network? Oh my God. Oh my God, there is. There is. Look at this. Hold on. That's the last thing I'm gonna do. Last thing I'm gonna do. Boy. Ben 10? Grim? Trying to see. You know it's a wild one that I used to watch and people did not like? Zap Brannigan. Is that no, that's Futurama. Brack. I think it's Brack. Brack. Cartoon show called Brack. The Brack Show. Well, I used to love this show. It was like, this is like, TV shows like this is why I love dry humor. Like, dry humor is like funny as hell to me. Like, I like The Office. I like The Brack Show. Home movies. Oh my God, bro. Yeah, y'all go keep me on here too long. All right, let that be tomorrow. Tomorrow, 8:30. Let that be the conversation tomorrow. 8:30 tomorrow. We can go real in depth with the cartoons. Cause Ed, Edd n Eddy versus Courage the Cowardly Dog, crazy. Personally though, personally, gotta go Courage. Oh, I changed the channel when it came on. Yeah, it was a real odd show. Like it was really odd. Like you knew you was up too late. You knew you was up way too late if you saw the Brack Show. like you knew better than to stay up to see that, and I for sure was watching that shit. All right, cool. Y'all about to keep me on here. Don't do it. Tomorrow, 8:30, we will be doing the cartoons for show. Cartoons for show. And I might stream just a little bit longer tomorrow too. Like maybe like an hour and 30, almost 2. So I will catch y'all tomorrow. I'm actually going to end the live this time for sure. So don't put another or verses in here. Please, I beg of you. Don't do it. All right, cool. Catch y'all tomorrow.